Welcome back, everybody. My name's Will, and today I've got a video that some of you are probably going to be pretty excited about. So I recently watched a video from VSO Gun Channel, and I don't remember which video it was, but he basically said I wasn't going to do this video, but I got so many comments and so much interest and pressure from the audience that I decided to do it anyway. And I took that to heart because I've gotten a lot of comments and a lot of hate, realistically, for my previous videos on the P365. Now, to be clear, I stand by what I said before, and everything I showed you was real and factual and not in any way fabricated. However, I thought about it, I was like, you know what, I might as well. So I sent the gun back to Sig again. I'll roll in a clip of me doing the unboxing here, and I'll roll in a picture as well of the work that they did. But essentially, they just replaced the striker assembly in the rear and the back plate. All right, so this is the second time this P365 has gone off to Sig and come back. I'm about to open the box and show you guys. All I've done so far is take my name and address label off of the top of the box. I haven't done anything else. You can see tape is intact all the way around. So I haven't done anything. All right, and once I get it open, I'll show you guys the label, which I'll have to edit that because it'll have my name and address on it as well. But let's get it open here. Okay, so Sig box. Let me get this other one out of the way. Sig labeled box, also sealed up. Cut into that guy. And this is where I'm going to have to edit because my name's going to be right there. Yep. Okay, but you guys can see the label. Now I'm going to stop, move that, and then restart. All right, I'll get a picture of this, but you guys can see here what it says the gunsmith did. They noticed some old parts, replaced the striker housing and the slide cap, test fired it, and returned it to me. So maybe it won't try to spontaneously disassemble itself again. Let's take a look at the gun. Yep, right here, plastic bag, all rolled up. If I can get inside the bag, pull it out. So gun's back. Take the loaded chamber indicator out, or empty chamber indicator, I should say, chamber flag. All right, so it's back. Now let's take it out to the range and see how it does. So it's the most current generation of, I don't know, I can't keep up with Sig and all their stuff. But yeah, sent the gun back. It was actually a super quick turnaround time, and now I have it back for its second time back from the factory, and we'll go ahead and have some fun with it. Hold on one second. And by have some fun with it, I mean I've got a 1,000-round case of this Independence ammunition, 9mm 115 FMJ. I'm gonna put all of this ammo through this gun today. Hey, Future Will here. So it didn't quite work out that way. Last time we were out here, we got through 200 rounds of the 1,000 rounds, went home, counted the rest of them. There were 800 left over. So a total of 200 rounds, and we had to leave suddenly. Stuff happens, whatever, but I'm out here today to finish up the rest of the 1,000 rounds. So let's jump back in time to where we were before. And I'm gonna show you every single failure. I'll edit out, just because this is gonna take forever. I'm gonna edit out some of it just because, if the gun's working fine, it's working fine. I'll show you the gun working fine as well, but I'm not gonna make you watch 1,000 rounds because nobody wants to watch that much. I'm actually kind of not looking forward to shooting 1,000 rounds out of that tiny gun in one range trip, but doing it for you guys. All right, guys, real quick before we keep going, I need you to do me a big favor. Go down to the description. The first link in the description goes over to my website. From there, you can go look at all of the companies that I am affiliated with, and I have links to their websites on my website. So if you click on that link, it takes you over to their website, and anything you buy from their website won't cost you a dime more, but I'll get a portion of that money to come back and support the channel. Helps out with, you know, a $350 case of ammo for one video, gas for the range trip because I don't have a range in my backyard yet, life goals. It helps out a ton. Camera equipment, new guns to review, all that stuff, and it's really important. So do me a favor, use my link, go buy something, support the channel. I really appreciate it. Now back to the video. All right, got the mags loaded up. Just remember, you guys asked for this, and I will tell you, I'm gonna keep an open mind. If the gun performs and it runs well, then I'll probably get some hollow points, put a few of those through it just to double check function on those, and maybe keep testing it, see if I'll end up trusting it enough to carry it. At this point, I don't, but I am keeping an open mind and I'm willing to changing that. Also, if the gun performs and runs 1,000 rounds, if you guys want to see, or even if it doesn't, if you want to see me do this test with a P365 XL, leave a comment down below, because right now that gun's in the same boat as the standard 365. But we'll just go ahead, start some shooting. And yeah, this gun doesn't like to lock open for me. And I hit the slide release anyway. This thing is already getting really hot. Pocket mag. Yeah, I can't keep my thumb on the slide. This gun is already ridiculously hot. Let me go grab some gloves. All right, now that I got my glove, holy crap, this thing is hot. More pocket mags. That was interesting. Eject the magazine and the slide went forward. All right, next pocket mag. Yeah, it's not locking open for me, but went through all my mags. Now let it cool off while I load some more up, and I'll be right back. All right, round two. I'm gonna start off with the 12 round mag. Pocket mag. You guys getting bored yet? Nope, no lock. That was the flush fit 10 rounder. Another pocket mag. God, this thing is so hot. This is the pinky extension 10 rounder. Pocket mag, yep. This is why pocket reloads are not necessarily the best. Yeah, I got a little ahead of myself on that one. 15. No lock. That's all the my grip. That's all me. Not blaming the gun for that. load them up and do it again. All right, so before this thing gets too hot to holster up, I'm gonna do a 1 through 4 drill. I'm back here at about, I'd say this is roughly 3 or 4 yards. It's quite 5. Do a 1 to 4 drill. I'm gonna have a reload. I've got 10 in the gun, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna start off with the flush fit 10 round magazine. All right, now that I got my shot timer set up right, got caught up on a mag pouch. This is not going to be a fast run or a clean run. Alright, I'm going to mark those and then start up again. Also, forgot to show you guys time. 30:94. Not great, but it is what it is. It's a slow reload, slow draw, but working on it, I guess. Tiny gun too. All right, another 1 to 4 drill. Haven't topped up the gun, so I'll just reload when it happens. Lock open. Not gonna lie to you guys, I lost my place in the reload, so maybe I didn't even fire all 16. I'm gonna go find out. And time was 26:87. All right, so there should be 11 left in this gun. I'm gonna go ahead and just aim at that little dot in that circle, take my time, see if I can get good hits with it, see how accurate it is. Also, as you can see, the wind's not cooperating very much. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Anytime it didn't hit the black dot, that was my fault. That's not the gun. The gun is plenty accurate enough, but I mean, hell, that's not a terrible grouping, especially for somebody that's not really a great shooter. Sorry, some more people just put up here at the range. But we'll just go back to blasting steel, having fun, try to get through this case of ammo. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Don't leave your freaking trash out on the range. It's annoying, and that's how we lose public shooting areas like this. All right, well, I can't win for losing with the lighting, so we're just gonna roll with it. Let's go ahead and start up day 2 of shooting. First rounds of day 2. Wow, I'm sucking today. And of course, didn't lock open. Did you guys see that flinch though? That was good, right? That was the 10 round flush fit mag, 15 round mag. I felt that one. Didn't lock open again. Again, I don't blame that on the gun. That's the way I'm gripping it. Just so you guys know, those little circles, those red circles, are 4-inch targets. I'm going to try to grip the gun in a way that will let it lock open. they don't always want to stay on those hangers. Hey, look at that. I fixed my grip. Now let's see how long it takes for it to go back to not locking open. Okay, ejecting the magazine sent the slide forward. That was interesting. Didn't lock open again. Here we go again. Didn't lock open. I really need to start trying to do the remedial action thing instead of just knowing that the gun didn't lock open. I also need to work on my reload speed. Magazines weren't that sticky before. Ooh, this is getting hot. Burning me through my glove. Sheesh. Because I know I didn't say it before, I'm at 10 yards from these steel targets, roughly. I did measure it out, but you know, angles and varying distances and such. But what I want to do, I've repainted that silhouette, and I want to group the first 10 round magazine, no pinky extension, so the smallest grip I can have on the gun. I'm going to group it on that and just see what it looks like from here. Now, I know that the gun is more accurate mechanically than I can be. I get it. This is more a test of my accuracy with the gun than it is of the gun's accuracy. But here we go. Thought I only counted 9 there. Oh well. I mean, yeah, like I said, the gun's more accurate than I am. I clipped it once or twice. Yeah, let's just keep going. Well, that was interesting. Oh, let's talk about that for a minute. So what happened was, slide locked open. I went to eject the magazine, and because it's so small, I had to get a really, really crappy grip on the gun so I can get to the magazine release and so that I'm not impeding it on the other side. When I released the magazine, the slide went forward again, and because I didn't have the best grip on the gun, that momentum made it fly out of my hand. That was, yeah, I probably should have a better grip on my gun. Like I'm just, the slide dropping when I drop a magazine is not helpful. Still not gonna count it as a failure. Even if I did, I'd probably say it's a magazine related failure because I think it was the same magazine that did it last time. It's the, I'll find it here. That's not it. It's the 12 rounder with the little lip on it so that it meets up with the grip on the standard 365. But we'll keep going. Terrible reload. I loaded all my mags up again, and I have exactly that much that wouldn't fit in the magazines I have. So I'm gonna have to do one more, maybe two more mags. Would have just liked to have ended it, but that's okay. That's why we're here. I do this so you don't have to, but you should because it's fun. Real hot again. Trigger's getting some heat to it, but not bad. It's the side of the slide. All right, last little bit coming up. All right, I got the 15 round mag loaded up, and then I've got another round with 4 rounds in it. And we'll be at 1,000, finally. Aaron Cowan, you and your 500 round burn downs, you're a beast, dude. I feel myself like pushing. All right, 996, 97, 98, 99, 1,000, and of course it didn't lock open. But because the gun didn't break, didn't have any crazy malfunctions, did have a couple of weird issues. We'll talk about that in the conclusion, but we got a little treat for the gun. For getting through 1,000 rounds without a failure. I've got 10 rounds of 124 grain Spear Gold Dot, if it'll focus. Not on me, on the round. And it's not wanting to focus, but that's okay. I'll roll in a picture. These things are not cheap, as you guys may be aware. So I'm gonna put a full mag of 10 rounds down the pipe. We'll just test out the reliability with a quality defensive ammunition. All right, it cycled them just fine. There's definitely more pep in those rounds. They are way spicier than those 115 FMJs I was just shooting. But all right, let's talk some conclusions. Okay, so conclusions after 1,000 round test, torture test of a Sig P365 over 2 range trips. 200 rounds the first day, 800 rounds the second day. Actually 810 because of those 10 hollow points. Like I said before, this is the second time I've had to send the gun to Sig for warranty work. Wind's picking up a little bit, but I do have a dead cat now, so hopefully that's helping. But yeah, the gun made it through all 1,000 rounds. I didn't have any failures to feed, failures to eject, stove pipes, you name. I didn't have any of that. I didn't get any false lock. I very rarely got the gun to lock open on an empty magazine, but again, that's my grip. That's not the gun's fault. There were those couple of weird issues that happened multiple times though. One is when I would drop the magazine, the slide would just go forward on its own. It's a little weird. I'm not like, you know, perfect at guns or anything, but I know the difference between the magazine release and the slide release. So that was weird. Don't know what was causing that, but it happened multiple times. In fact, it happened just off camera as soon as I finished firing the 10 gold dots. So I don't know. Not a failure, not great. I'm not loving that, but you know, maybe that's a, I don't know, I can't say it's break-in because it's got 1,000 rounds through, more than 1,000, almost 2,000 rounds through it at this point. I don't know. I'll just keep playing with it and see. The other weird issue that happened is a couple of times the slide was really stiff and it wouldn't come back for me after it failed to lock open on an empty magazine. Didn't want to open. Locked up again. That's the second time I've had that issue where the slide just didn't want to pull with the normal amount of force that it takes. I did take it apart, look inside. I didn't see anything, but it's weird. Again, happened 2 or 3 times today. I can't remember if it happened last range trip or not. Not necessarily, again, a failure. However, I can see myself if I'm under stress and the slide doesn't lock open because for whatever reason I need more than 10 rounds, 15 rounds, whatever I'm carrying in it, and I go to pull it back as part of the loading procedure and it doesn't want to, I can see that kind of screwing with my OODA loop a little bit because I'm not expecting it. Same thing with the magazine release making the slide go forward. That would absolutely mess with my OODA loop and I don't want to deal with that in a defensive situation. Bottom line, what you guys actually care about. Will I now carry this gun for self-defense? In certain situations, yes. Very limited capacity. So that can be a gym gun for me. That can be, I'm just gonna run to the store real quick gun, and I wanna throw on something small, light, comfortable. It will definitely have niches that it will rotate into as far as a carry gun for me. It will not be my primary carry gun for a lot of reasons. One, I mean, I like to carry full-size guns. You know, just know that I carry a Glock. I got a Glock 19 on me right now. But there are times when, you know, a smaller gun just makes sense, and that gun will get carried in some of those instances. But it won't get carried if I'm out with Mrs. Country. I'm willing to, you know, kind of bet my life a little bit on it, and use it to protect myself. But with the issues that it's had in the past that I've made videos about, which the playlist will be linked up above, you guys can go watch all of them if you want. With those issues, as well as with the issues that I saw today, again, not failures, but it doesn't give me a super confident feeling yet. I'll continue to shoot it, I'll continue to train with it, and we'll see how things go from there. But as of right now, I am willing to give the 365 the benefit of the doubt, and after all this work and all this money and time spent, actually carry the thing sometimes. Ooh, that cloud cover's nice. Messing with the lighting a little bit, but that's okay. It's nice. Yeah. So that's the video, guys. Somebody out there is going to think I'm an idiot one way or another. So do me a favor, post all your hate down below. Or if you like the video, if you like the fact that I went through all this trouble and continued to give the gun a chance and kept an open mind, put that in the comments below. Encouraging comments are always welcome. Whatever you ended up thinking, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I couldn't and wouldn't do this without the support of my fans, and there comes the sun again. So from the bottom of my heart, sincerely thank you guys. If you have any questions about this or anything else for that matter, do me a favor, post that in the comments below as well. I love having conversations with you guys down there, and it's always a good time. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, share the video with your friends. All that stuff also helps support the channel, and it helps us break out of that anti-gun YouTube algorithm thing that really sucks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all take it easy. Roll Tide.